During the time when NYU faculty are teaching their classes online, the Writing Center will also be conducting our conferences online. This is true for conferences in the Writing Center in Washington Square, as well as on the Tandon campus. Conferences in the Writing Partners program that serves students in Washington Square will also occur online. We will hold these online conferences using the tutoring tools available within the WC Online system that you use to schedule an appointment. Please watch the following tutorial to learn how to use these online tutoring tools, so that you are prepared to start your conference and so your conference proceeds smoothly. When scheduling your online appointment, please keep in mind that the times shown are in Eastern Daylight Time. If you are no longer in New York or on the East Coast of the United States, you will need to take your time zone into account. You will have the option to upload your paper or draft when you first schedule your appointment. If you're not ready to upload it, you can edit your appointment at any time and upload it then. Be sure to upload a Microsoft Word or text document rather than a PDF, as PDFs aren't very compatible. This will allow your consultant to see and download your draft before the appointment, but be sure to actually import it into the whiteboard area when your appointment starts. We'll get to this later. Make sure you're using Google Chrome or Firefox, as Safari does not support our online interface. 5 minutes before your appointment, log back into WC Online, click on your appointment, and then click on the Start or Join Online Consultation button. If it's your first time using the interface, you may be prompted to allow access to your camera and microphone. If not, make sure to enable both audio and video by clicking on the corresponding buttons underneath your box on the left-hand side. This way, you and your tutor can hear and see each other. This is the whiteboard area where the text is and where you can type. Up here is the toolbar with different functions. In the upper right-hand corner, you can click on the people icon to see who else is in the room, and you can also change your name. Underneath is the chat box where you can type and then press enter to talk to your consultant. This chat will be saved when the appointment is over, so you can even send notes to yourself for later. If you didn't attach a document beforehand, you can use the Import/Export button in the toolbar to upload your document. It looks like 2 arrows. Remember to use a Word document if possible. Be sure to press OK when prompted, and the page will reload with your text in the whiteboard area. Even if you've uploaded your paper beforehand, you won't simply get feedback from a tutor. Instead, you will be able to collaborate with your tutor in real time, both by chatting with them and by using the whiteboard area. When you type notes in the whiteboard, you and your tutor will have different highlight colors, so you can remember who wrote what. This text will be saved in your version history, even if you delete it during your session. During or after your session, you can see what you've worked on by clicking on the time slider button, which is next to this Import/Export button from earlier and looks like a clock. If you do this during the session, you will leave the meeting room, so be sure to tell your tutor ahead of time. You can either click the play button or drag the bar to see different versions of the whiteboard. Press Return to Pad to join your session again. When you and your tutor agree that your session is over, you can save a copy of what you've done in the whiteboard area by again clicking the Import/Export button and then choosing a file type under Export. Here, I've saved it as a PDF. To end your session, you can just close your tab or browser. You can always return to this appointment by going back to the schedule and entering the room the same way you did when the session started. When you enter the room, even if you're alone, you can see the entire chat history and the whiteboard history by clicking the time slider button. If you want further information about how to use our online tutoring features, please read the frequently asked questions on the website below. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to working with you soon online.